Welcome to the Reality Trifecta podcast. Coming to you live from my office, we are here to talk about Survivor 49, Episode 3. Without further ado, let's get started, as Jeff Probst always says before a challenge. This podcast is the challenge. That's also a good show, too. MTV's The Challenge. Anyway, the topic of Survivor 49 Episode 3. I feel like this was the Blue Tribe episode. All we were focused on was the Blue Tribe. I'm sorry, the Yellow Tribe, it's under-edited. The only hero that we're kind of seeing from that tribe is like Steven and MC. We've been seeing more of MC lately. She's been the director of her own game. She's doing it subtly. And the alliance that she's in with the Core 4, she doesn't seem like she wants any part of that. But you never know what she can come up with. Then you have more of an edit with the Red Tribe. We focused on Sage. She was talking about more about her past and making friends. How she would eat lunch in her car because she feels like people would ghost her in the long run. And that's something that I could relate to. The similar thing happened to me in high school. So, that was very heartwarming to watch. Then you have her talking about wanting to vote out Savannah. Of course, Sage says that to one of Savannah's alliance members, and they come back to Savannah with that information. Now Savannah wants to come after Sage if the Red Tribe is in trouble. Also, you got the RIZGOD, Rizgod Baby, find an advantage. The Beware advantage. It was something on his Survivor bucket list. Rizzo really has been doing a lot of good things so far this season, with the challenge that he wasn't even good at to begin with, but wins that. And now you have him finding the Beware advantage. I feel like a lot of the people on the tribe know about it. In fact, they were all out looking for advantages together. As much as it's kumbaya on the Red Tribe, they decide to go out idol hunting. So, as I said earlier, the whole episode just seemed like the Blue Tribe episode. It feels like I was watching a movie and they were all the main characters. Unfortunately, Jake had to leave the game due to a sea crate bite. A snake had bitten him. Jeff said that the snake bite is 10 times more venom than a rattlesnake bite, which is even more dangerous. But it took a physical and an emotional toll for Jake that they had to pull him out of the game. Then you had the immunity challenge. I feel like we've seen that immunity challenge many times. I feel like we've already seen it last season. Except the middle portion of it was different. But it's the most iconic Survivor challenge that they have been doing the last few seasons. where they just jump off from this high platform and then they just go through like obstacles through the water and then they have to build a puzzle. So, since the blue tribe was down to 3 people, both of the other tribes had to sit out 3 people. And I believe that has to be the most I have ever seen sit out in one challenge since Survivor Philippines, where that blue tribe was down to 3 people and 3 people had to sit out. Ironic enough, same tribe colors, same everything. But as good as winning is, the other tribes felt bad for the blue tribe. They understood that they had a crap day. So back at the blue tribe camp, you see Alex. He's taking so-called job applications as to who he's going to bring forward with him. He is hearing both of Sophie's and Jeremiah's stories as to like why he should bring them forward in the game. Sophie made the best pitch saying that she had the same boyfriend, the same job, and the same person who has done her nails, which was the most profound claim that she could pull, displaying how loyal she is. She says she's a loyal bitch. Then you have Jeremiah. I feel like what really killed him in the end was him not really being open about his story to Alex. I feel like he could have like done more with that. He could have talked more strategy with him, but he was also throwing the idea around to give like Alex a false sense of security to not play his idol so that Jeremiah and Sophie could vote for him and vote him out of the game. But when it came to tribal council, Alex decided to play his idol. And honestly, I don't blame him, because if I was on a tribe with 3 people, you got 2 people talking about another person, and if that person is you and you have an idol, you have to play it. It's like Brad Reese from Survivor 41. He says, there are 2 he's talking about another he, and that he is me. That guy really played the game too hard. All due respect, Brad. So anyway, at Tribal Council, you had the blue tribe there, and apparently Jeremiah voted for Alex. I was surprised by it. You would think that he would go another direction, and I'm sorry if you just heard my phone. I really should have silenced it before this podcast. But Alex does play his idol, and that one vote for Alex did not count. Alex and Sophie voted out Jeremiah, and Jeremiah is the 4th person out of the game. He had promise. He could have done, like, at least a little bit more strategizing with Alex, because Alex was kind of more of the alpha of the group at that point, because he had an idol. He already established himself as the dominant member. And I'm definitely going to miss his his contagious laugh. All over Instagram, they just kept playing his laugh, and I saw a comment saying, I want his laugh to be my alarm clock noise. That sounds like a good idea, though. Then we got a preview of the next episode where Jeff says they are switching tribes, which should be interesting considering Blue is now down to 2 people. There has to be a tribe switch. And that's going to end up happening in the next episode. But I saw like a few people wear like different buffs. You saw Sophie from the Blue tribe like wearing the yellow tribe buff. And then you see Jawan from the red tribe wearing a yellow buff. So I want to see where all the cards fall in this game next week. See who's in a good spot and who is not. Well, this is about to become the end of this podcast. I thank every single one of you for listening, and follow us on Instagram and X or Twitter, whatever you call it. And at the end of this video of the podcast, you'll see our usernames and the links to the accounts will be in the description, so copy and paste those. Search for us and give us a follow. And also subscribe to us on YouTube because that's where the podcasts are all gonna be. So if you want more podcasts like this, please subscribe if you want to hear more. Thank you all so much. Hope you all have a good day and stay tuned Wednesdays at 8 o'clock on CBS for the next episode of Survivor. Thank you. Again, have a nice day.